I was standing next to my squad leader, Earl Brewer, and we were hit by the same artillery shell at the same moment. And they dragged me over to the curb, and I was lying on the curb there, wounded, but a long way from being dead. And Earl was dragged over next to me, and he looked up at me, and he started to ask what happened. And he quit talking because he was dead. And I asked myself, why did I get off so easy?
Rick Ryan, the one that I knew. They were doing a story up at the DMZ. Rick's helicopter went down, and we had two Daspel guys in the chase helicopter filming all of this stuff. Our anti-aircraft gun was hidden in the DMZ where they happened to be, and Rick's chopper crashed and nobody lived. I think about Rick maybe still once a week.
There's more important things than just yourself. I mean, and whether that's where you're directly risking your life or somebody else's, or taking time out of your life or your life's plan to do something that'll benefit the country as a whole.
Larry's mother donated DNA so they could do that match if they ever found Larry's remains. Mm-hmm. The Air Force came to my home in Highland Park, and Laura came, and we accepted their evidence and signed that we did. And some people say, well, you know, he'd been dead forever, and why was that so important? Then we planned Larry's funeral at Arlington, as I'd promised.
We're looking for volunteers to go to Korea. Well, I just lost my sergeant from Marmion. He was wounded in Korea. Tommy Thompson, guy they ate breakfast with, he was killed. He was over there 2 days and he was killed. It was terrible. So I volunteered some of us. So instead of at the end of ROTC's summer camp going home, we were going to go to Korea.
I think about the people that I served with, many of whom have passed away either in the 9/11 attack on the Pentagon or during the combat that was associated with that later. So it's very important for me to remember them. I always like the fact that there is a moment, a day where we as a nation commemorate those folks who served as well as those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. We can never let people forget